Hello, Mr. Miscue. This is my December assignment video, and I'll just dive right in. This I call it December assignment. This is where my main starts, and I imported my scanner and random classes. The random was used for chance, and the scanner was, as usual, used for taking inputs. I've declared my variables, my char, my int, my string, and there's a double variable in certain methods that I've put in. So yeah, there's doubles too. So for example, this one, password protect, is a password protection program. That the password is 26.09, and it uses a while loop as it keeps prompting you until you get it right. This is the enter to continue method, and yeah. So this is a do while loop that I've played, that as long as at the end of the code you say that you want to play again, it will keep playing this loop. So this is the one where I put my whole thing in a do while loop, and as long as you say you want to play again, it will run. You play through it, it'll ask you if you want to play again. This is a do while loop that makes sure that you don't choose anything other than A or B for this question. And these are the two starting questions. They always stay the same in my program. But over here it changes. I have a while loop. As long as your health is greater than 0, it'll run the code below. This is a method that you showed me that generates a random string from an array. So you can type in an array of strings like I have, and it will generate one of those. It will pick one of these strings and set it equal to the path, and then I print out path over here. But here's what I did after. It takes your answer, and it, based on what path is, it'll generate a full scenario. Like for example, this one's really simple. You find a water bottle and pick it up, so your health goes up by 5. But they also get really complex later on, like here. You find, if I'm prompted with this, whether I want to go in the rainforest or stay in the desert, if my, like for example, if my answer is 1, there's a 75% chance that I find some water and I drink it, and if my answer is 2, I get bitten by a spider, which is a 25% chance, and so on. If my answer is not 2, if my answer is not 1, it's 2, then there's a 75% chance that happens. And yeah, don't need that. And it does that for every single scenario that is generated. So it not only sort of picks a string, it picks a full scenario in a way. And this allows the game to feel a lot more realistic and so on. And the good thing is there's so many combinations of chances and randomizers that just with around 200 lines of code, you can make a scenario that you can make a game that has thousands upon thousands of scenarios, and of possible outcomes. So this is where my while loop ends. So it generates this string, prints it out, you run through the scenario, it says press enter to continue, and it displays your health at the end of each scenario. This was also one of the methods you showed me. It prints out your health in asterisks. This happens when your character dies, your health reads 0, you're dead, game over, man. And then it prints out your score, and then it asks you, do you want to play again? Sets it equal to path, and then it sets all variables back to their correct thing. The reason I didn't put the do up higher where I declared the variables was because then they would have to type the password and so on again. And I didn't want that, so I just declared all the variables. I mean, sorry, not declared. Um, initialized the variables back to their original values. And then it says while your path is equal to yes or yes, it will run the code again. So I'm gonna run through it one more time for you, and just it enters the password. The password is 26.09, and it asks me with different prompts. Because this can take a while, I'm just gonna quickly run through it. So it shows your health, you have none. It says your health reads 0, you were dead, game over man, do you want to play again? And if I say yes, it'll run the thing all over again. And of course if it fails that condition, it's just gonna end the program.